Bria Valentine. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a hair video. I feel like we are long overdue for, something wig related, hair related. But stay tuned to watch me create, assemble, put this wig together, and what do I think about this hair? So stay tuned. Okay, let's jump right in and get started. Hey, this is me. I worked a 40-hour work week. This is like me on a Friday evening. But this is the hair. It's Remy Illusions hair. It was like a dupe brand, so 100% synthetic. No real hair anywhere in this. So please put your hot combs away. Put your blow dryers away. This stuff will melt. Like, go ahead and say that now. So, I also went ahead and got some hair glue, so I didn't use any type of needle and thread. I didn't sew anything. All I used was the hair glue. I also grabbed an extra bundle of hair because I was like, I want some volume in this look, and I was like, the package was given very thin, like, loose waterway, but I wanted something a little more poofy. This is the dome cap that I made. This dome cap it's two dome caps sewn together, but I was trying to make room for my locks. I didn't record that because I didn't want to give a tutorial because it's very bootleg how I sewed it together. But basically, I just sewed a dome cap on and cut the inside out just to make a little sack for my hair. This is the closure. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Like, I'm not mad about it for something so cheap that came in a pack with like 3 other synthetic bundles. It wasn't the worst. I did try to pluck it a little bit and I pulled some of the hair out. Now you're gonna see me add this on to the dome cap. My suggestion here is to sew this on because if you want some real last out of this, or if you don't want to put it on and worry about it popping loose, sew it down. Because I'm just saying, I was just doing this for a photo shoot, so I wasn't trying to put a lot on this wig. But I recommend sewing it down. You don't have to sew everything else, but I just feel like that holds a lot better. But I mean, I put the wig on today and I installed it, no problem, but I suggest sewing it on.
Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
So this is me just pressing the closure down on my head. At first I was like, I'm not going to use a blow dryer. I'm just going to sit here and hold it. But then I was like, we're going to be here all day if you're going to wait on this to hold. So I got my blow dryer. I put it on cool and I just blew that on. And I promise you that sped this up so much. But yeah, all I did was blow dry that really fast. And then I used some clips and I pinned it up into a bun just so I can go ahead and start adding on the tracks layer by layer. Also, there is a shower cap under my dome cap. I am not gluing this straight from dome cap and like my hair is under there. There's a shower cap in between the dome cap and my hair because I've learned my lesson. My mama made a wig on my head when I was younger and she glued it to my head, so I know better. So yeah, just a heads up, if you're doing this, put a plastic bag, shower cap, something between the dome cap and your hair so you don't glue your freshly made wig to your real hair. Can I tell you something for what it is worth? So after gluing the frontal down, or not the frontal, the closure, after I glued the closure down, it was time to start adding on the tracks. So I pre-cut these. I mean, I spent like $36, so I wasn't really worried about preserving the hair. So I just cut them into short little pieces and I started going under my little sack of locks in the back of my hair, and then I started going over, so I just made sure that was covered, and then I started going around the perimeter of my head. But yeah, just a little time-lapse video. It just took me some time to do this. I had to put my laptop back on the charger because I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right now, so yeah. But this actually wasn't that long of a process, but you just gotta take your time. And I didn't even use the blow dryer most of the time through this because I would literally just hold it and it would stick, and it didn't take that long. So just be patient, and I just made sure I went around the perimeter going like ear to ear on my head just to make sure I get a nice full look. So this is the finished product. I put the longest bundle at the bottom, then I think the longest was like a 22, which it doesn't look like a 22, 20, 18, and then there was this one bundle that wasn't this brand. I put that in the middle of the 18 and the 20, so at the top but not right near the closure, if that makes sense. But yeah, it turned out really well. Very choppy looking hair. Definitely gonna need to shape this, which of course I will do because I feel like curly hair, you can't just get it out the pack and wear it. Me, I'm always gonna shape it. Now I need to take it off, which now you will see that I have a shower cap up under this. But yeah, it's really nice. His hair is really soft. I would not recommend combing his hair. I would not recommend brushing it. You just need to use foam lotion in your hands if you're styling it. But it's really soft on day one. I don't know how long it'll stay like this. I would not recommend wearing this hair more than like a week because I feel like after a week or two it might not look the same unless you're willing to kind of try to keep it up with fabric softener or other things. But I'm rambling. So here you can see my locks where I had the shower cap on. It was kind of glued to the wig, so this is why you need something in there, or this would be your hair. After this, I grabbed my blow dryer and I just put it on a cool setting and just ran it through the inside of the wig just to make sure all the tracks are glued on and everything's nice and dry. Try to be gentle. Don't be too rough with this. This is not sewn down. If you want to sew it, that's an option, but since this hair is synthetic, I didn't want to waste a lot of time constructing a wig that's not going to be something long term. So after a minute or two of blow drying it, it was time to cut the dome cap from under the closure. So I had to make sure I didn't cut the lace of the closure, and I didn't cut the part of it that is glued to the dome cap. You want to make sure you leave space there, but this is just me cutting a little U shape where the closure is. My dog ate this right after. So crazy. But I cut this little piece out just so, you know, the closure looks more natural when you wear it and you're able to put concealer on it. I wish there was some way to leave this in because I feel like that would just make this wig so much more reliable. But this is how it turned out. This is the part I cut. So, yeah. You can definitely see I need to shape this wig, but it is late. I worked all day, all week, and I'm going to bed. So I will be back tomorrow. And here we are tomorrow. This is for my Miss Georgia USA headshot. So, yeah. You can see my wig cap where I cut a hole in the back so my locks can hang out. That's why I had the little sack on the back of my dome cap, because that's where that will be. And I have the wig, so I'm getting ready to install it. I have got to be glue spray, the gel on my forehead. This is a foam lotion I'm going to use for styling. I honestly don't think I need it because the curls already look great. Definitely need some scissors. And then that lace bond can that I was holding up a second ago, it's so much better than got to be spray to me. In my opinion, it's a lot stronger and it really melts your lace. Now, take that how you will, but I still have a can of got to be, but I'm going to get this black can before I grab my yellow can. Just saying. But I just put my little ponytail in the little dome cap sack first. So now that the wig is pulled up, I'm not going to pull the lace part of the closure down yet because it's not white, it's not dry. We're going to make sure, it is white. We're going to make sure it's clear before we put the lace down on my forehead. I should have put my foundation powder on the inside of this wig before I put it on my head, but we have to move on. We have to learn from our mistakes. We have to just make better choices. So I'm just doing my best to put it on the lace and put it on the cap without getting it in the got to be gel that is on my forehead. So yeah, I made this really difficult. I made wig installs, I don't know, they're a little hectic for me, even though I consistently watch them on TikTok. But from here, all I'm going to do is wait till the glue is dry. Honestly, I had to hit it with a blow dryer before, like just on cool for like 45 seconds before this, because I got tired of waiting. My sister was waiting on me to take my headshots, and I was just like, girl, we gotta get this done. So now I'm just pulling the wig up and placing it right on my hairline. I'm gonna use my comb to kind of press it down and press the hairs away from the lace or towards the back of my head. So next, I decided to separate the edges. This step should probably not be so early in the process, but the Bria who is in this video right now, she thought that should go first. So then I grabbed my lace bond spray, and I am going to just spray it right on the hairline. What I'm going to do is just spray a good amount just right along the line where the wig cap and where I want the lace to end and where the wig cap begins. So this is where I am going to cut, but I'm just going to press that in with the comb. Usually I would get a blow dryer and hit it, but we were on a schedule here, so we're gonna jump straight to cutting the lace off. So I didn't even put my scarf on, because when I said that black can, it don't play. Like, I don't even have to put my scarf on because this stuff dries, this stuff holds. Like, I can skip a step with this stuff. So all I did was cut the lace. I started cutting it off camera, didn't know I wasn't recording because of the low battery mode thing. Anyways, what we did was just cut the lace with the eyebrow razor. Be careful doing that, because I cut myself last time I installed a wig. And next I cut the edges. Now I don't know why I cut these blunt edges, so you're gonna see me try to style these, because I'm gonna have to get rid of some of the extra hair. And after I get rid of some of the extra hair, I'm gonna have to try to make the best out of these choppy edges I made. But let's trust the process. Let's believe in ourselves. And you can see me like, yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with this. So we're gonna use foam lotion. I'm gonna pump some foam lotion. Try not to get it like right on where you just laid your wig, because I don't know what's in foam lotion, if it's a little alcohol in it or what, but it will make your lace lift. So I try to only get it on the hairs. I'm sure I could use some other product to do my edges, but I don't. I do this every time. So I brush some of the edges back, and then I kind of just swoop them. But I'm gonna let the music play because I've been talking for a second. So edges, all I did was really just brush them and swoop them. I didn't put a lot of effort in here, but I had no way to bleach these knots. I really couldn't even really pluck this wig like that because I was doing it, and I was like, yeah, you better stop before you rip the lace. So I grabbed some concealer, and now I am just touching up the front of the closure with some concealer just so it looks more natural, more blended like scalp. And you just see me kind of filling it in here. Okay, now that we added concealer and we're satisfied with how that looks, which of course we're going to take our finger and we're going to pat that in some more. I just haven't seen that I needed to do that yet, but I'm going to do that. Just now, I don't know if I do it on camera. But now we need to shape the hair. And there is I don't know if I have actual tips on shaping. My only tip would be to cut longer versus going too short. So I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut at an angle. So I'm going to cut down the hair diagonal, if that makes sense, but I'm cutting like from the front in a diagonal line to the back. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I don't watch too many hair videos on YouTube and TikTok, whatever, but you just gotta kind of cut it to how you like it. I was using the shorter pieces to kind of guide me on how short I needed to go because I didn't want a lot of long scraggly pieces with this wig, but you just gotta kind of play around with it and cut where you feel like things need to be cut. But I wanted it to give a more natural look, so I feel like all the curls cannot be the same length. So that's just what I was going for. I was just kind of pulling and cutting where I saw necessary.
I see some niggas attack and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Yeah. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? In the trenches, relax. Can you not put that little boy in the club? 'Cause we do not listen to rap. We in Atlanta, how about her week? You telling me day after that? Pointed the nigga who act like a killer, but you only one from the net. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you gon' get stripped. Bring Drake to the hood, surround Drake, round Drake. Even though I got the cake, but do what it takes. And I never been embraced, and the money's hard to make. So I bet they on their face right now. When he tell the story, that's not how it went. No, they be lying 100%. Moved out of the wrist and forgot about the bed. Why they just call me to tell me come get it.
So after cutting and shaping it, I decided to keep it pretty long because, I don't know, I wanted to go for something long, dramatic, cute. So yeah, I didn't cut the hair too short because I didn't want to get up to my shoulders, but this is kind of where I left it. I really like how this turned out. Honestly, this hair was worth it. I think I spent $36.99 plus the $2.99 times 2 because I bought 2 dome caps. Yeah, whatever total that is, that's how much I spent on this. So really inexpensive for it to be so cute, and it's giving what I expected, what I was hoping for. And I think the extra bundle is optional, but it's like if you want that fluff, I think it was worth it. But thanks so much for tuning in to this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Bria Valentine content. But I hear you saying to me, baby, it's our time when they can